Hello and welcome to my craft room. I think I've got the sun in my eyes there. I am experimenting with a new phone today, so I'm just hoping that it works. And my holder is a little bit too heavy for it, so hopefully it goes. But this is going to be a trial run, so we'll see how we go. I don't even know where to look, so I could be looking over this way or over that way. But I'm just going to grab my my other little phone and just see if I can find myself on there, so I can chat to you. So hopefully somebody pops on and says hi. I didn't say when I was going live. Oh, hello, I have got somebody. So hi, whoever you are. But anyway, before I forget, I'll better introduce myself. Hi, my name is Michelle Wells. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Tasmania, Australia. It's very sunny here today. We've got a beautiful warm day, so bit warmer than yesterday, I think, but yeah, I'm still trying to find myself. I haven't come up yet, so hi Jenny, how are you? So I still haven't found myself here. But hopefully I'll pop up in a minute. I'll have a look. But yeah, no, so I'm trying a new phone out. So hopefully it works. Hi Wendy, how are you? So hopefully it works today. But yeah, I haven't found myself just yet. So yeah, I don't know. Technology and me just doesn't seem to. So yeah, no, I haven't found myself just yet. I might just get out of this one, and I know sometimes it comes up on somewhere else. There I am. So if I click onto that one, I might be able to, yeah. Alrighty, I can see everybody's comments now, so I'll be able to go from there. So, hi Sally, how are you? And I can't see anybody else there, but could you give me the thumbs up to let me know that it's clear? And it looks clear from on my phone here, but if you give me thumbs up and just let me know that it's clear and you can see everything all right, that'd be appreciated. So I don't know what I've got on my, I've got a thing that says waves, so don't know what that is, but you're good. So, oh, you're good. So, okay, so you can see me clear. I can see thumbs up. So alrighty, so that's my cue to get going. So alrighty, I'm going to turn you around and pop you down, and hopefully it all goes well, or I will be doing, it's all good, sounds good. Thank you, Wendy, it's good to know. So alrighty, I'm going to flip you around so you're just going to see the back of my okay, it doesn't want to turn. Right, turn around. Okay, oh, turn around. And I'm just going to pop you down, so hopefully it is all good. So, like I said, I've got to fix all my computer desk and everything. So, hopefully it's all good. So, this is a little card that I am going to do. Starting from next, well, I was meant to start yesterday, but if you've read my posts, we got busy into our back patio area, and we've turned it, like fixed it all up, so it's a lot better now. So, and I ended up having to be the cook for the, so I had to cook lunch and afternoon tea for everybody, so I couldn't go on live, but every Friday I'm deciding to come on, and I'm going to make a time of when I get myself all organised, to come on and do a fun fold card. So this is the one that I'm going to do today with you. I'm going to go through this and show you how I made this little one. So this little one is called a bridge card fold. So, and I have got so many of these that I want to share with you, so I thought, well, why not do a series and do the fun fold every Friday with you. So so starting from next week, I'll have all my details on there about, I started off getting all my graphics and that all done for all my different things that I wanted to share, but my hands ended up getting really sore, so I'm not quite sure what's wrong with it at the moment, but yeah, so it sort of slowed me down a little bit, but I've decided once I commit myself to something, that's it, it's going to be done. So alrighty, so we're going to do this card today, and I've used a number of things, so I'm going to show you what I've used. So like I said from the start of the week, I was using Flowers for Every Season Suite. So I'm still doing this one. So next week I'll be doing I'll be doing the other one. So I'm using this Celebrate Sunflowers, and I'm using the Sunflowers dies as well. I'll be using this one here to cut this flower here. So I'll be using the flower from this stamp set, and I'll be using Thanks a Bunch from this stamp set also, and from the dies I'll be just using this one to cut the flowers out. Oh sorry, and I've already cut that one out, so so I'll be using that to cut that one out, but I had to do some stamping first. So, and I'm also going to use from the same bundle is the Flowers from Every Season Memories and More card pack. So I'm using this little one here. So I'm just going to use the same, I'm going to make the same card, so I'll keep that one out. So so I'm going to do that one, and I'm also using the Flowers for Every Season Designer Series paper, so I'm going to stick with the same one. I was going to use this one here, but I thought it'd be a bit too bright, and but I'm going to do that in my next fun fold, so I know what I want to do with that one. So I've decided I'm just going to stick with the same one, and I'm just going to use this one again. So, and I don't know if you have seen this, but there's some beautiful papers in here. I'll just give you a quick look at them. So, but yeah, no, they're absolutely gorgeous. And I've made a couple of different cards using using this DSP, so it's very hard to get them all, but over the course of the few weeks you'll be seeing different samples that I've made with some of this DSP. So there. So hi Christy, how are you? Thanks for joining. So if you never caught the start, this is the card that we're going to make. It's a bridge fold card, so I'm going to make that one. So I've got my Designer Series paper there. I've got my little card for that. I'll pop them over there. And before I get started, I'll just show you. Sorry if I'm loud because I'm right near the... I've made this one using this suite. I've made this one as well using the suite. I've made this one here as well. So there's some of the cards that I've already made using the sunflower. So I'm about to start a new one and go to the next one next Monday. So I'll be starting with the other stamp set from this. But that's some of the cards that I've made with that. I've made one already, another one, but I can't share that one at the moment because I'm doing that in a swap. So, but like I said, I've got my DSP, I've got my card there, and I'm using the same colour. I'm using the cinnamon, oh, I forgot the name of it now. Oh, look, I had that all in my head ready to, and I've totally forgot it. Is it on the packer here? Okay, cinnamon cider. So I'm using cinnamon cider, and I've already pre-cut that, and got my little bit to go there. So this piece here is 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. So all I do is, if you get the our normal A4 piece, you can actually get, I think it's yeah, you can get 2 cards so out of this pack, so out of the pack, sorry, out of the sheet. So, and then you get your little strips as well. So, but I've already got those, and I've got a couple of scrap pieces that I'm going to do my stamping on. So alrighty, we'll get started. I'll pop that one up there, and I'll do all my scoring first. So with this piece here, I might need to open that one up, so I'll put my card over there. So yeah, I did remember in the end, Jenny, like I've been looking at it all day and I can't remember. So the long side, the 8 1/4 side, we're gonna score. The first score is gonna be 1 3/8. So 1 2 3. So 1 3/8. So if you don't know what 8s are, like each little notch, the biggest notch from each one is, so you got your 1, your 2, your 3, and your 4. The middle one, like your half line score, is the 4th. And then you got 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 is always ends up on the 2. So hopefully you can see that. So I might just push him over there a little bit more. So the first, like I said, the first one's going to be 1 3/8. So that's going to be on that little notch there. So make sure your little score is out of the, like your cutting blades out of the way. So I'm going to score that one. The next one is 2 3/4. So 2 3/4. The next one is 5 1/2. 5 1/2. And then the next one is 6 7/8. So that's the last little notch there, and that's all the scoring that you need to do. So, but if you want to, I'll have all the details on my blog tomorrow, or maybe this afternoon, late this afternoon. I might get them on. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold in, then we're going to fold out. So, and then we're going to fold that one in, and then we're going to fold that out. So that you've got your little closure like that. So, and that's how you make your little stand-up piece. So, okay, so that piece is done, and we don't need to score that because that stays like that is. Sorry, I'll cut all my little pieces. Should have done all that too, so you can tell I haven't done a video in a while. So once I get going, I will be fine. So all these little pieces here, make sure you got it the right way. So they're going to be 4 inches like that way long. So I'm going to cut this down at 4 because I don't like to waste. So that piece we don't need, so put him away for something else at another time. And all these little pieces here are going to be, what did I say they were going to be? 2 1/2. Sorry. No, 1 1/8. So 1 1/8. So we're just going to cut 4 little panels. And should have done this with my little one. So, and 1 1/8. Might have been easier with my little one. Just doesn't want to have trouble getting this up today. 1 1/8. So this probably be easier to do it with your little trimmer. So, but you know, it's always awkward when you're doing a live. So, and that's all you need is 4 little pieces of that. So, and this piece here, we're going to cut this piece down. So this piece needs to be 2 1/2 wide, and we only need it to be 4, and that's already 4. So we're just going to trim a little bit off each side so we get that to the 2.5. So I did cut, I think it was a quarter, 1/8 off each side, I think, or anyway, we'll find that out. I think I just snipped a little bit off that side, about that. We'll see how good I was. So, and yeah, so I'll put that at 2.5, and that's all I done. So I cut that little piece off, and that's all I needed to do with the cutting. So you love the cinnamon color? Yeah, it's nice. So that card that I was talking to you about that I wanted to do in the I actually used all my DSP in the card swap for the Wild Heart Crafters. So that will go on the inside there. So, but before I do all that, I'm going to do all my stamping first. So I'm going to grab, so I'm going to do Thanks a Bunch. So I'm just going to do the same thing. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to ink Thanks a Bunch. I'm going to ink that up, and then I'm just going to pop that onto there. So yep, that's okay. So I'll pop that one there, and just seen a silver car pull up. I thought it was somebody that was coming here, so they weren't, thank God. So alrighty, so I'm going to do the same with this one, but I'm going to do the flower, but I don't want it that dark. So all I've done is I've inked it once, and this is a little tip that I've found is good, so I might have to do it this side. What I'm going to do is ink it first, and then turn it over and stamp it again, because I don't want that dark. I just want it very light. So that's what I did there. And the car is for here, but it's not for me, it's for my husband, so that's good. He can go answer that. So all I'm going to do to colour this one in is I'm using the light mint macaron, and all I'm going to do, not with that side, all I'm going to do is colour in, and this is just a quick colour in. So I'm just going to colour in the leaves with that colour, and so I think I've missed doing my live videos. I've been wanting to do one for the last couple of days, and every time I go to do one, something happens. So, but anyway, so I'm going to use the what did I use? I think I changed my mind before, and I just went all out with the dark So Saffron, because we haven't got our ink colours yet for we haven't got our ink pads for our new ink colours yet. I'm just using like a colour that's very similar to it. So, and I think the So Saffron is nice, especially on the very vanilla cardstock. So all I done was I went around just in a and then I come back and blended all that with so, but I can't wait to get the inks and that, and I can't wait to order a few more things out of the new catalogue. But if you haven't got a demonstrator and you live in Australia and you would like a catalogue, just pop a message after the video, like send me a message. Do not comment in the like in the on this post. Just send me a private message later. So and I can just ask you some details to send you a catalogue. So, but I'd be happy to be your demonstrator if you haven't got one. So all I'm doing now is I'm just going over with the just sort of blending it in with the lightest one. So, and another little trick that I've found too is if you want to make it lighter, and I forgot to bring it over, but I'll show you. I'll just go quickly grab it. So yeah, I like quick colouring it. I do like the using my watercolour pencils. I love doing that with the Wink of Stella, but I will just quickly grab. I forgot to bring it over. But if you do purchase the like blends, the stamping blends, it's good to get the colour lifter, because this actually, like if you want to if you make a mistake and you go out of the lines, you can actually go around it with this, and this will erase that colour. But it's also good for if you want to go in just to pick up, like make it lighter in areas. You can just say if you put it on and it was too dark and you didn't like it in a certain area, you can just take it back in and you can blend some of that colour out. So it's good on like dark colours too. So, but you could, once it dries, you'll see the colour it's actually lifted out of it. So, but yeah, it sort of gives it a bit natural look. But always make sure to wipe it on something else before you. Hi Julianne, how are you? So that's that part done, and I've got my thanks. So I'm just going to quickly go and cut these out. It won't be a sec. So got that piece. So have that. Doesn't take long to do. So I just wanted to show you how I did it. So I didn't really want to cut it out and have it all. Okay, I've lost my plate. Won't take me very long. And I had that moved. Okay, I can work with that one. So that's the flower. And I'll show you what I use for that one. But, so has any of you been crafting today? I know Julianne, you're probably crafting, so anyway. Okay, that one's cut, so okay. And this one here I cut with using the this one's out of the Ornate Gardens dies, so I use that one because I like that one because it gives it the long piece there. But so that's how I cut that one out. So you're in Sydney? Hello from Colorado. It's 11 PM here. Oh, you're up late, so that's normally my bedtime. So thanks for joining me, Martha. So, and you're in Sydney, Christy. So you're cleaning up your craft room. You'll be crafting tonight. Then you'll be crafting. What are you making? So, or is it a secret? Alrighty, so now I've got all my pieces. I'm going to start assembling all this. So we'll get all this out of the way. But if you want to know any of the measurements, I will have them all on my blog. And I may, if I've got enough time, I'll pop them on after the my live with all the details of everything. So, okay, so I'll pop that one up there. I don't need that one yet. I just need these 3 pieces. Oh, and I've also cut the little leaf that will go on the side. So I've cut the different one this time. The other one was just the single leaf. This one I've done, and I've done that in the gold foil. So I'll pop that one over there too. Alrighty, so we're going to just start gluing all these pieces down. So like I said, the ones that haven't have just joined me, I'm going to be doing it's going to be called a Friday Fun Fold, or Fun Fold Friday. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to try to do I am going to do a Facebook Live every Friday showing a new fun fold technique. So and if I happen not to be able to do a live, I will do a YouTube recording and pop that on so you don't miss out. So either way, you'll get me on Friday. It won't matter whether it's a live or a, so you'll still see what I'm doing. So because sometimes things do crop up and you can't help that. But so all I've done there is I've stuck the inside, that little card on the inside of there. And these cards are beautiful, so I'll be doing a lot more with these cards, so keep an eye out on this space. So make sure your leaves are going. I do love that pattern. I was going to try that one, but I thought it'd be a bit too much. What do you reckon? It would be. So I could always try it. So what do you reckon? That way, that way, or the green way? So I'll just wait a minute and see what you think. The green way or the flower way. So that's the reverse side. So I could always try a different approach to this one and just see how this one turns out. So yeah, I know there's a bit of delay waiting for this to pop up on here, but hopefully it's looking okay. I can still, I'm liking that I'm actually in the view today. So I think I'm quite happy with, so I've got one green. So one green. Thanks, Diane. How are you? Where are you watching from? I don't think I've seen you on before, but I may have. So I've got one pink. Got two green. Hi Dawn, how are you? So one green, two green and one pink. So I think the green's winning at the moment. So okay, I'll wait for, but I think the green, so we're going green at the moment. Okie dokie. So we've got green. Okay, green wins. So I will try that on for another day. So, okay, so we're going to get gluing these down. So I'm just going to glue these onto the inside panels, and then I'll on all these panels here. So make sure you put your leaves the right way, so they're going the right way. So and make sure you line them up with this one here. So okay, so that one's there. Make sure I've done it right. Okay, and I did lose, I had a card to give away last week, my last live that I did, and I can't find it. So I'm gonna give this card away. On my next live, I'll give this one away, so I'll draw out a winner. So anybody that leaves a comment, likes, shares, and I'll be putting it on YouTube. So anybody that likes and shares on YouTube as well, or comments, will go into the draw to win one of these cards. So I'll draw that next Friday. So yeah, so please, if you don't get to watch it today and you're watching this back on YouTube, please click on the notification bell and click on subscribe, so you can subscribe to my channel, so you don't miss out on future ones that I am doing. So anyway, so like I said, anybody that comments or even if you like, you'll go into the drawer. So okie dokie, so I've got one more piece to go. You can see how quickly it comes together once you've got all your little pieces. It's a very easy. I thought I'd start with an easy one first because you've probably seen these ones before, but I like I said, I'm gonna be doing easy one, and then I'm gonna be getting very hard. So I'll do some easy and hard, but yeah, I thought I'd do an easier one today to get going. So it does quite look pretty with the green. So make sure they're all folded down. So thank you for liking and sharing, so I appreciate that. So now you've got all those pieces on there. So the next thing we're going to do is oh, and I did that wrong. I did do that wrong. I knew I'd do something wrong. That's okay. So you're not going to see those. I was meant to see, I was meant to put that, but I'm going to do a different way this time. So anyway, that probably will cover it there. So it will. I'm very, very lucky that it's worked out. It might even work out for the better. So okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue this piece here. So how I find it to do is like glue, put a bit of glue on this one here, just a little way down, don't go too far, and then you just pop that on, butt it right up to the bottom. You don't have to, the only reason why I've got mine down, you can have it up here a little bit further so you can show more of the down here, but I wanted to see that sentiment in the inside. You inspire me. So but anyway, I knew I'd make a mistake, so I would not be able to do a perfect video without a mistake. So, and like I say, there's no mistakes in crafting. So the next, how I found it easier to pop this piece on is to, and I think I've moved that one over a little bit more, but that's okay. So what I found to do this one is to put a little bit of glue on, if I can hold it up, this side. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue on there, and then I just lay that piece down on top of there, and then I'll just hold that for a little bit, and that gives you the flat fold. So when you want to mail it, you can just put that into yeah, it does look fine, thanks. Yeah, so man, I always do, and I think I could have took it over just a little tad more, but yeah, it's all good. So whoever wins next week can take their pick of which one they prefer. So, and then there you go. So you can have that fold either way to pop into. So there you go. You've got your that piece there already. So the next piece I'm going to do is I'm going to pop but it might work out really good anyway, not having that piece there. So what I might do is I might stick it on this side this time. We're just going to do it on the reverse side. So I'm just going to glue that down, and I like cream. I like using the Very Vanilla. So, and all I'm going to do is pop that one there. Actually, looking at it now, I think I quite like it with no colour on there. So I'll see what your opinions are when I'm finished. So okay, so I've got that piece there, and my stamping side. So this piece here I'm going to pop up on dimensions, and I'm just going to have it so it sits on that side there. So I don't know if I want to, might change him up a little bit. No, it's too much green there. I'll go that way. So okay, alrighty, I'm just going to pop my little so I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on just the back ends of here, so just enough to stick it down. And now I don't want I only want a little bit, and none will come out. So, and you can use your little mat to get a little sponge and sponge some glue on the back if you just, but I just didn't want a lot anyway. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop that down there, and then just hold it. Okay. So did any of you see all the Share Sunshine with Sarah Douglas yesterday and her family? Because they're very talented people, they are, aren't they? So there's going to be some beautiful crafting happening in that family, I'm sure. So okay, so now I'm just going to pop that piece there on some dimensionals, and okay, my dimensionals have run away. They were here sitting. Okay. Okay. So I might just have to open another packet. They've disappeared. I know I did have them somewhere. So, okay. That's all good. I had a fresh packet sitting here right beside me, so I'm lucky. So sorry about the noise. I'll open these. So I'm just going to grab a couple of dimensionals, and I'll grab 2 of those. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work out where I want to put it. So I want to have that so the leaves are popping over there. So I'm going to pop the dimensionals down the bottom of here. And then I'll take the backing off those. And then I'm just going to pop that where I want to have it. So about there. And then to finish it off, get rid of that, I've got some of the champagne jewels, rhinestones, and I'm just going to grab my take your pick tool, and I used one of the big ones, and I'll just pop him there, and I went the next size down, and I'm just going to pop him there, and then I used a wee little one, and I put it above the eye, so I just wanted that to have an eye on it, so a dot on it, so there. So that was my little quick and easy card. And another thing on the back, you can pop, I was going to use one of the large rectangles, just in the very vanilla, and pop on the back for so you could write your messages and post it out. So yeah, so if you was wondering how do you write messages, yeah, so there you go. That was my project that I made with you today, and this is the one that I made the other day to show you my first video. Oh, another thing I forgot too, so need a bit of Wink of Stella. So I'm just going to put some Wink of Stella over this flower. So, and I do love Wink of Stella with the watercolor pencils, but yeah, I thought I'll just use the So Saffron in the blends today. So there you go, and I'll get rid of that, and I'll just do the leaves. So, and there you go. So what do you think? Do you think you prefer it this way with the DSP going like down, or do you prefer it like this? So either A or B. So but there you go. That's my little project for today. So I hope you enjoyed all that. And like I said, if you watch this back on YouTube later, or if you watch it back on my business page, yeah, just please comment, like, share, whatever you'd prefer to do, and you'll go into the draw to win one of these, which I will draw out next Friday on my next Facebook Live. So and like I said, if you haven't got a demonstrator and you live in Australia and you'd like a catalogue, please send me a private message, and I will get all your details to send you one in the mail. So, but providing that you don't have a demonstrator. So, but anyway, that's my video for today, and I'm quite liking yeah, these little cards. So, but anyway, I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will catch you on next Friday. So, alrighty then. You never know, I might pop on throughout the week and do another little quick simple. I would like to do some simple stamping, so you might see some simple stamping. So, anyway, I will leave you with that, and I'll catch you next Friday. Alrighty then. Bye.